Here we have from the left the standard raised external TC. This can then be upgraded to the turret pod that is always active. Followed by the closed turret pod that can automatically open when threatened and send an alarm. The electronics of this pod are over here. If you fully charge the battery, it should last the entire wipe. So this circuit can be sealed inside a honeycomb or in a separate base on the other side of the map, or multiple thereof. So we can either activate it using frequencies. And this doesn't use the circuit boards at all. Now we're going to close it. Then we'll come over here so we can actually see it working. We'll turn it on. And then turn it back off. Also, if we load in some explosive ammo, I'll make sure we can see the circuit board react. It'll automatically open them if it's being attacked. That's either by explosives ammo, rockets, or the like, C4. We'll start with the basic TC. Foundations down. Frames. You could get away with putting one frame down, or put 3 frames down to support that floor. And upgrade it to sheet. The roof on here you upgrade to HQM. That's to stop people from rocketing from the bottom, which would make it a bit of a cheaper way of taking the cheapest way of taking our turret pod out. We're going to box the top in, and sheet all that. And a half wall going in here. Followed by a triangle frame. Now we're going to jump on top of this, which can be a bit of a pain. And we're going to put a TC in just here. We may need to step back. I fell off. Just to make sure there's enough room. There we go. Right, remove this, but lock on the TC. Upgrade the metal frame, and put the window on the front. And we're going to put a blazer after that, so an brazier there, and then followed by a window, and that's that done. We'll start with a basic pod, triangle with door frames, with the floor above that. I forgot about that door frame. Sheet. Now we're going to put a square in with a staircase, just so you can get up to the second floor. First floor, sorry. Then floor. A bit tricky. Then we want to put upgrade this. Sorry. Then put a wall in and a door, and upgrading both of those to sheet and the roof. Now we're going to put a door in. We're going to have an opening outwards. This is so you can access the TC a little easier should you need to authorise someone at a later stage. Put the key lock on it, or code lock, sorry. Right, now we're going to put some turrets down. I try and place it so the bottom of the V is to the centre of the floor tile, or centre edge of the floor tile. bolties in it. Right, now we're going to put the fences in. Fence in the middle, and then one on either side. Right, now these fence with doors, I try and open so that it's facing towards the middle when you put the key lock on. Right, now we're going to sort out the solar panel, so we're going to need to put our floor in with another staircase so we can get on the roof. We're going to put 3 of these up here. It's the way I put them, but I mean, you may find it's better if you face them either north or south, so they're all facing the right direction or the same direction the sun's in. Right, now we're going to put a couple of root combiners up and connect the solar panels to those. So we've now got power coming in. Now we're going to put make a switch. Where is it? It's up the top. And a branch. This is the most simple way you can actually do the wiring for this. So we're going to take it from the switch down to your branch. Then we're going to set this power to 10 and take it down to the first turret. Take this turret and then connect it to the other side of the branch. Making sure we close the doors. Right, all we need to do now is to put the battery in. The output and then up to the root combiner, and then we'll just turn it on and destroy the wooden foundation and this bit, and that's it done. Right, now for the circuitry that controls the automatic turret pod. We put a car battery down because that should, once it's fully charged, that should last the entire wipe, because this circuit uses very little power. So then we put a smart switch, 2 branches, another branch followed by a switch, normal switch, and then a branch. We copy that above it. So a branch, switch, and another branch. Above the smart switch is a branch, and then we put in an OR switch, XOR switch, sorry. It's got to make sure it's not XOR switch and not an OR switch. Now down here we put a receiver. This for a notification if the turret gets hit. And then we put in 2 transmitters. First one's to open, the second one's to close. Right, the frequencies we're using here is the alarm is on frequency number 1. The open is on frequency 2. The close is on frequency 3. This can be changed to whatever you'd like it to be. This you keep as 2. This we change to 4. This is 3. This is 1. Again, copying the from below, it's 3, and then 1. And then this final one is set to 1. Right, we'll just change the colour so it's easier to follow the wiring. This is the power going straight to the first branch. On the left hand side, we go out and down to the receiver. Then from the receiver we go to the switch on the smart switch. Change it back to red. Now this one goes through to the next branch. And then we'll change it to purple, and this goes up to the XOR switch. And then this one goes all the way down to the smart switch. Then from the smart switch we go up to the next branch. Change to blue. This then goes down to the other socket on the XOR switch. And then we go across the power to the first switch, which switches into the branch. Change the colour to orange. This then goes down to the switch itself. And from the switch across the next branch. Right, from here, because there's one out, this will automatically, as soon as it gets power, it'll automatically power this switch on. And then this one, well, hang on, we'll do the other side first. We're going down to the transmitter. So you take this one down to the, we'll make a bit more room for the wiring, down to the first transmitter. And then we change it so that it then goes to the switch off. So this will automatically power the switch straight back off, so it stays on for a split second. Right, now this is the purple wire going from the XOR switch. Goes all the way down to your other branch and your switch circuit, and the rest of the switch circuit is going to be the same as the one above. Trying to keep the wires as tidy as possible. And then we're going to go to the right hand transmitter, so we're telling the doors to close at this point. And then telling it to turn it straight back off as soon as it sends that pulse down. And that should be it. Now to test it, we're going to turn the switch on, and you should have a little bit of slight buzz and then a buzz again. And that's it. Now for the automatic turret pod. This is going to have the same build as the basic turret pod. So put in a triangle floor frame and then floor. Okay, there's the sheet. Put in a twig base and stairs so we can get up to the next level. A floor and a door and a roof. Upgrade all this to sheet. Put in a door that opens outwards and put a lock on. Right, now we put in a floor so we can get to the roof and put the solar panel on. Again, this is 3 solar panels. You could get away with putting fewer on because this doesn't use power the whole time, only when they're open. Right, sort out the power so we can get this into some combiners. Let's try and keep this fairly tidy so you can actually see what's happening. So that's the power in. Now we're going to sort out some branches. So we're going to put 3 branches in here. Right, the power on this is going to be set to 1, 2, and 2. And then we, on the right hand side, we link all these batteries, all these branches together. And then we put in a memory switch. And then follow the power from the right hand side into the memory switch. Right, then we're going to put in another 5 branches. Now these are going to be set, the first 4 are going to be set to 1. These are going to be for opening the garage doors. And then the last one's going to be set to 10. Because that'll be powering both the turrets. Then we, from the right hand side, we link all these together. And then from the right hand side of the memory switch, we put the power in on the first one. So we want to do the this is to let it know, send the alarm if the turret pod being attacked. So we're going to put in a transmitter and a seismic sensor. Change the colour. This is from the left hand side of the first branch down to the seismic sensor, then out and into the transmitter. Transmitter will be set to the frequency of 1. Alright, let's sort out the receivers. This is to let, didn't know when to open the turret pods. This is set to 2, this is set to 3. The first sorry, the on the second branch, we take it out and into the receiver we put into this corner. This is the one that's set to 2. And then from there we take it up and take it into the set on the memory switch. And then with this branch we take it across and into the other receiver. And we put that into the bottom connection. Seem to have forgotten to upgrade this. Hang on 1 second. Don't be doing that. Right, let's put the turrets down. Well, garage doors in actually first. And put your locks on them all. And then your door controllers, trying to make sure the door controllers are on the inside. Put the key codes in for all these locks. And then we put the turrets down and put the weapons in them. First turret in. Now go into the last of these branches, and then on the other socket of that branch, we take it down to the other turret. Right, now we're going to do all the door controllers, so it's just into the power in. We take each one of these into the first 4 branches. So now we can just get rid of this. And put the battery in. Right, the battery goes from the power out of the second branch, combiner, sorry, and then power out of the battery into that branch. And I also forgot to put in a fence in between, so we put a fence in between the 2 turret pods. Right, let's get rid of this as well. Right, let's go and test it. You see the turret pods, the actual turret's coming online, and the door's already open, so they don't open. And then we're going to close it. And there we go. Get some explosive ammo. And you see it automatically opens as soon as it gets hit with explosive ammo. Right, just going to add some alarms to these pods. This pod I'll add the seismic sensor to as well. So, but you put in the wiring for this before the first connection. So this would be before the first battery. So we're putting 2 branches on this one. The other one you'd only need an additional branch. We're set to 1, and then we're going to put in the seismic sensor. This just lets us know that this pod's been attacked. And this will also open up all the other pods around it. So if you've got any with the closed and one of the open pods being attacked, the closed ones will be activated as well. Right, now we take this and go to the second branch. Set that to 1, and through and go back to where the battery would have initially be connected. So in this case it would be to the switch. Then we're going to put down a memory cell. Wrong thing. Here we go, memory cell. Then take the power from this to the memory cell. And then from the memory cell we'll go down to we're going to put in a blue light. So basically as soon as this pod picks up that there's it's shot at someone, the blue light will go, and turn it back off. We have this push button. And this goes to the reset. Put in an OR switch. Now this go to set. I'll make it tidy. Right, and then from the input A and B, we both connect this to each of the turrets and when it has target. Do the other side. Right, and that was set. So that now have that blue light going as soon as one of the turrets picks up a target. So now we're going to do the other part, which is putting another OR switch in. Change the colour for this to purple. So we're going to connect this to
no ammo. This means that there's no ammo left in the inventory. So there could be still ammo in the gun, but with no ammo in the gun's inventory, it will set off an additional light or light. So we connect that to no ammo. And do the same with the other one. What I haven't mentioned is you need to change the branch, the 5th branch along from 10 to 12 to make sure that both turrets are having the full amount of electricity going to it, so it's able to pass through to the alarms. Right, let's just connect this to the OR switch. And then we'll put the battery back in, I think. And reconnect it. Right, so need to turn the turrets on. So at the moment we should get an alarm going because it's at the actual turrets have only got the ammo left in the guns themselves. So I just turn the turrets back off. Alright, so we'll put some ammo in these. Oops, hang on. Just realised I've got to put it in both guns. Right, so now we turn it back on and the out of ammo light shouldn't be flashing. There we go. Right, now we're going to test the has target. So up and turn the turrets off to start with, and then deauthorize on one of them. And then let's turn the turret pod back on. It shot at me straight away, and the blue light's going off. That's to let you know that bomb pod is awesome. So if you've got multiple turret pods, you know which one's shot. Instead of having to run around them all trying to find the dead body, you know which turret pod actually killed them or shot at someone. And this button then would reset it. To let us know that our turret pods are being attacked, we put in a branch here and then a smart alarm. We pair this with Rust Plus, the smart alarm. Right, from here we go across straight into the smart alarm. Change the colour, disconnect these on switch, now take it from the out on the receiver and put it into the branch, and then from the branch put it into the on switch. Now this is going to need to be increased by 1, so you put it to 3, and this one you put to 1. To test it, we get our transmitter out and set the frequencies to 1 and press it, and there we go. You see the smart alarm straight away sends us a message letting us know a turret pod has been attacked.